Why willpower is a myth, neuroscience explains. You've been told your whole life that the people who achieve more simply have more willpower. They don't. A landmark study from Stanford University found that willpower is not a character trait. It's a biological resource, and it depletes the same way a battery does. By the time most people sit down to do their most important work, that battery is already at 20%. In the next 9 minutes, I'm going to show you what actually drives sustained performance, and it has nothing to do with trying harder. You wake up with good intentions. You have a list. You know what needs to happen. And by 11 a.m., you've answered emails, scrolled your phone twice, and made 3 minor decisions, and somehow the thing that actually matters hasn't been touched. You blame yourself, your discipline, your character. But what if the problem isn't you at all? What if the system you're working inside is biologically designed to fail you, and no amount of motivation fixes a broken system? By the end of this video, I'll show you the single structural change that high performers make, and why it works even when motivation is zero. The science of ego depletion. In 1998, psychologist Roy Baumeister ran a now famous experiment. 2 groups of people were brought into a lab. One group was asked to resist eating freshly baked cookies. Resisting temptation burned mental energy. The second group ate freely. Then both groups were given an impossible puzzle to solve. The cookie resistors gave up significantly faster. Not because they were less capable, but because their self-control resource had already been spent. This is ego depletion. Every decision, every act of restraint, every small choice you make burns the same limited fuel. Bridge, which means the question isn't, how do I get more willpower? The right question is, how do I stop needing it? Visual shift to data graphic, stop. I want to show you something. This is the average decision load of a knowledge worker in a single day. On screen, graphic showing 35,000 decisions per day stat, 35,000 decisions. Every single day, most of them invisible, most of them quietly draining the same resource you need for your most important work, the environment design solution. Here's what top performers actually do, and it's not waking up at 4 a.m. or journaling for an hour. They engineer their environment so that the right behavior requires zero willpower. B.J. Fogg at Stanford calls this motivation wave surfing. The idea is that you don't fight the low motivation moments, you make the correct behavior so frictionless that it happens anyway. Practical example.